Cao Cao emerged victorious from a decisive battle with Yuan Shao, becoming the most powerful individual in the land. He actively strove to establish hegemony over Hebei, and in turn, the entire land. The Sun clan fell into turmoil after being tragically deprived of their lord once again. However, with their combination of capable youth and dependable seniority, they were able to secure territory for the kingdom of Wu. Their future now lay in the hands of their young leader. Liu Bei had yet to establish his territory and could not realistically attempt to gain supremacy. But he focused on gaining something worthwhile out of his indecision. The turbulent sea of the era turned into a powerful whirlpool, and before long, into a violent torrent. Chapter 5. With Zhuge Liang's assistance, Liu Bei decides on a plan to gain power. A decisive battle is held at Chibi.
As of yesterday, Yuan Shao is no more.
But his sons now continue his legacy. They have set up a stronghold in Ji province.
Ji will not fall easily.
On the contrary, before his death, Yuan Shao made one fatal error.
Oh?
He didn't appoint a true successor. Isn't that right, Lord Jiashu?
Correct. And wars over succession are very common in such times. Yuan Shao knew as much, and I believe he intended for his youngest son, Yuan Sheng, to take over.
But he passed before he could set that in stone. The brothers have already begun fighting. It may make things easier than when Yuan Shao was alive.
Lord Goja.
Sorry I'm late. I may have had a little too much to drink last night. I found myself giving in to any number of temptations. I'm afraid my weaknesses were exploited.
Ha ha! How rare to see a mighty strategist in such a state.
Men are as surprising as the world around them. Who would have thought the Yuan family's grip on Hebei would end up so loose today? Several officers surrendered to us in Guandu. They may be able to help us take Hebei for ourselves.
Oh, it's you. Thank you. Leaving the House of Yuan was difficult, but I have long awaited this day. That ideal battlefield we spoke of. I believe joining you is the best way to find it. Though I may have once been your enemy, I am honored to now fight by your side. It is truly a pleasure. Let us fight bravely for Lord Cao Cao. Still, Lord Yuan Shao's children and the rest of his family remain in control of Hie. It is my hope that they will not be involved in our future battles. Especially knowing that Lord Yuan Shi's wife will protect the Yuan family at all costs. Yes, a capable woman, as brave as any warrior I know. It could be said that she is the one who keeps the Yuan family and their troops going. But do not be mistaken. I too am a man of war. Should they stand in our way, I will not hesitate to strike them down. However, in these troubled times, it does not do to be completely heartless.
Well,
Lord Guan Yu has safely returned to Liu Bei.
Though I was glad for his presence, Lord Guan Yu seemed ill at ease during his time here. Like a sword, returned to its scabbard. It seems he is back where he belongs.
Now we may finally be able to stop Lord Guan Yu's unwavering blade. We are to be enemies. We must not let our erstwhile friendship stand in our way.
That goes without saying. Our personal lives have no bearing on the war. When next we meet, I will put aside my past with Lord Guan Yu and face him with everything I have.
Ah, you have perfect timing. I have just received a report. Liu Bei had been amassing forces in Runan and has now escaped to Jin. That province is known for its warriors. If Liu Bei is able to muster an army, he may become a threat. Then again, it's also possible he's already lying dead somewhere, and we're worrying for nothing. It seems Lord Cao Cao agrees. Ever since they joined forces to fight Louis Bu, Lord Cao Cao has been wary of Liu Bei. Not wary, excited perhaps, to see just how far he has come. Whatever happens, Liu Bei is always unpredictable. That is why we must prepare for any and all outcomes. We cannot waste any more time. We must strike while we can.
Lord Guojia, Lord Cao Cao wishes to speak with you.
Oh? To consult about the next offensive, perhaps? Let us go. You should come too. The whole army should know what we're doing.
Yuan Tun has sworn his allegiance?
We've just received word.
Yuan Tan is Yuan Shao's eldest son. He is locked in a power struggle with his brother, Yuan Shang. I imagine he hopes our strength can shift the battle in his favor.
I am certain he has plans to betray us sooner or later, but it will not happen right away. He will take advantage of us for a while yet, as he waits for the opportune moment.
Then we should take advantage of Yuan Tan in return and attack the stronghold in Ye.
Not a bad idea. He has a great deal of knowledge about Ye. The attack shouldn't take long.
Very well. Let it be done. But we must keep an eye on Yuan Tan. Guojia, I'll leave that to you.
Understood.
The number of men gathered under Lord Cao Cao.
They say Lord Cao Cao didn't hesitate even against an old...
Hi. I must say, I'm embarrassed to have you see me like this. I might have drunk a little too much last night. You can leave me here. I'll feel better soon enough. Not at all. I suppose there's no use telling you a lie. Those eyes will pierce right through it. I know you're the one they call a guardian of peace. Lord Shunyo was happy to tell me all about you when he was intoxicated. But it's not fair that I have learned your secret. So, let me share with you one of my own. You understand. I don't have long left. We've been through a lot together, you and I. But for my next and final journey, you will have to allow me to go alone. And yet, the reason I am telling you this, have you worked it out yet? Exactly. I want to continue to fight alongside you until the very end. And so, I have a favor to ask of you. I want you to tell me how far you think I can push myself. I always feel I can go much further whenever I'm around you. So keep that in mind as well. Thanks to you. Well, if you understand, then I'd like for us to stick together for as long as possible. Dear Zuluan, with noble wings and eyes like the dawn, when my time comes, I beg of you to guide my wish to the heavens. Well now, what are you up to at this hour? Preparing for the next battle. I want to take Ye as quickly as possible. That is why I am having trouble sleeping. Do we try to infiltrate the enemy ranks? Lay siege to their stronghold? The more I consider our attack on Ye, the more strategies come to me. Just seeing your face has made me realize which path we should take. Just like that, the impregnable Ye will fall. Now I just need you to execute my plan. I know you will do well.
And so I find myself face to face with a traitor.
They had hoped a familiar face might be a comfort to you, Lord Yuan Tan.
They were sorely mistaken. One man cannot serve two lords. And you turned your back on my father to serve Cao Cao. I once thought of you as loyal, Zhang He. Clearly, I was mistaken.
I will accept whatever insults you give. But in this next battle, I hope you will allow me to fight by your side. If something were to happen to you, then I truly would never be able to face Lord Yuan Shao.
Empty words.
Lord Yuan Tan sees me as the officer who betrayed his father. He will not forgive me so easily. That is a fact I cannot deny. But an officer is meant to serve their commander. And I will give my all for Lord Cao Cao. So for now, I will pull back from Lord Yuan Tan's side. I wish you good fortune in the battles to come.
Well, is everyone here?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
With me here, I suppose our victory is all but assured.
Now go. We will bring an end to the House of Yuan and claim the lands of Hebei for ourselves. We must win this battle.
Come when you will, Cao Cao. I'll tear your ranks asunder. Take this. All my might.
The enemy officer.
We will proceed as planned, sending a detachment on
The
an
enemy
alternate
officer
path.
has
Our
been
main
defeated.
force will wait at the riverbank to draw the enemy's attention. But time will be of the essence during our initial advance. Lord Xinyo, we need you to move as swiftly as possible.
We advance.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
I'm pulling back for now. Such incredible skill. I cannot tear my eyes away from you.
Can't the enemy do better than that?
Things were looking pretty dicey there. Last thing I want is a repeat of that.
Every victory serves to make me that much stronger.
The assault begins. Destroy the enemy!
Gotten around us already. Rush out and meet them.
The enemy officer.
Well played,
has been
Lord
defeated.
Xinyo. Swift and precise as usual, our main force can now cross the river and move into position for an all-out assault.
All my might.
The enemy officer.
Lord Cao Cao's
been
main
defeated.
force is on the move. Lord Yuan, we should go before we get left behind.
I require no such instruction. Onward, men! Begin advancing!
Such great strength! Pulling back for now. That's amazing! You are a swift and deadly warrior! With all my might! Concentrate!
Impressive! The enemy officer has been defeated.
This turret, yes.
The enemy officer
We
has
have
been
established a
defeated.
foothold for the siege. This is where we'll build our towers to get us over the walls.
The time is right. We should attack now.
We're not letting Cao Cao's forces step 1 foot inside these walls. Load the catapults! Release! Let's go!
Their defenses are solid. I'd expect nothing less of a stronghold of Yuan. The catapults on the walls are the largest obstacle. We'll deal with their catapults by using some of our own. Can I count on you to secure a base for us to deploy them?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We will now deploy the siege towers and infiltrate the castle. We must work together to clear a path
This
to the wall.
territory
Is ours.
That went well. Now that we have secured a base, we can prepare the catapults.
Gotcha! Take that! There we go! Take that! Nothing now! Can't believe this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The resistance is futile!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms! Huh? They're firing back at us! Those cunning dogs! Cao Cao's forces are fierce and relentless. The East Gate will not
The
hold
enemy
for much
officer
longer.
has been defeated.
Even if we maintain our
The enemy officer
how much longer
has
can we
been
hold
defeated.
out? If this battle drags on, what will happen to the people of... When things got tough, I thought of you. And now you're here. And I think
The enemy officer has
The
been
officers
defeated.
defending the south side are losing morale. It probably won't take much more to get them to surrender.
Then I will lead an attack on the southern bases and put that theory to the test. We advance. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bear witness to my power. Looking rough. I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me! All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
My ambition cannot be stopped.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me!
challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Take him, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Everyone is in high spirits. Let's ride this wave to victory.
Let's go.
Take this. I wonder. Take this. Whoa. The moment has come. Take it!
To victory! Take this! All my might!
I wanted to attack the castle sooner. I guess we'll just have to force our way through.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory.
Mission
The enemy officer has been
I
defeated.
hope they will surrender. But even if they don't, we'll still have the bases to use as a foothold for the siege.
I've had enough. I surrender to Cao Cao. It seems there's no more we can do.
Our towers have finally reached the wall. Good. Go over the walls and attack the gates from inside.
Worthless. Take this.
It seems that our time is coming to an end.
The enemy
All
officer
those who wish to
has
flee
been
should
defeated.
leave the castle right away. You do not need to die in vain.
If Our Lady is staying, then so are we.
You have taught us what truly matters. The joy and pride of fighting of our own free will.
My brave soldiers.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
We will stand against tyranny with determination and pride in our hearts.
The enemy officer
I knew I
has
could
been
count
defeated.
on you. A true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Well done. Order all battalions to storm the castle.
Now advance!
I've been waiting for this. And now, take the
You stay at the wall and guard your back. Lord Cao Cao, teach my younger brother a lesson in humility.
Take this.
It is my fate
The
to
enemy
fall with
officer
the House of Yuan.
has been defeated.
But please, accept the surrender of my soldiers.
You have not tried to cling to your lineage or status. A lone flower, you remain dignified and determined. I am not so foolish as to destroy a creature of such beauty.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Impeccable display.
The enemy
expect no
officer
less of you.
has been defeated.
That's one more stepping stone on my path to true might. Let's go.
I am the
true heir of the noble house of Yuan. I will continue Yuan Shao's quest to become the supreme ruler of the land.
You are nothing without your lineage and your father's name. Boasting is just about all you are good for. You have neither the wits nor the talent to stand for yourself. You deserve to be defeated!
Afford to fall here.
With a solid stratagem, I
The enemy
challenge you
officer
to battle.
has been defeated.
It was a truly embarrassing spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
Here's the resistance is futile! Oh! Just the right time! Quickly! Lend us a hand! Resistance! All my might! I am ready. Gotcha! Take that! Is that it? Take that! Is that it? Take that! Is that it? Is that it?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Is that it? Is that it? Take that! Is that it?
Is this as far as my path is to
The
take?
enemy officer has been defeated.
Failure!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Is that it? Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I am still alive. I will survive and revive the House of Yuan.
Oh, so now you reveal the strength of your will.
Cao Cao. I thought he would meet his end at Guandu. But here he is, bringing down the House of Yuan. He is dangerous. I will have to destroy him when the time is right.
This is it the same magic the Yellow Turbans were using?
I will keep them engaged until Yuan Shao is able to escape. Then I will make for the north and lure Cao Cao into following. Zuluan, I should have known you would be here. It seems you will cling to the Han to the bitter end.
Yuan Shao is defeated, and Cao Cao has his back to him. This is my chance to reclaim glory!
The enemy officer
The
has been
true
defeated.
heir of the honorable house of Yuan is none other than me! Onward, soldiers! Bring down Cao Cao!
Yuan Tang, you've done just as we expected. Now, the real battle begins.
You have become quite formidable. Make your way to the lands of the north. I'll be waiting.
You knew everything. You came with me all this way. Out of my way!
I am afraid I can't do that. I am an officer in the service of Cao Cao.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We are part of Cao Cao's army now. I won't make him regret taking us in. Begin the advance! Failure!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I cannot fall here! The House of Yuan will...
The House of Yuan will never rise again. Yuan Shao. I will take all that you left behind and continue on my path to supremacy.
Zuluan, I'll be waiting for you in the north. Come to me, and bring Cao Cao with you.
The heart of the sacred bird has grown still and cold. The young boy grew to be a man, and over the years, grief and remorse gave way to rage and hatred. Wandering the boundless world, searching for the purest revenge, thirsting and starved, bleeding from the body as well as the soul. And then he came upon the people of the North. But how could you possibly fathom what lies within his heart? How can one who has forgotten everything possibly see into the mind of one who remembers everything? The path upon which you both tread has been divided into two. Now, there is only one way to reach the end, through your shared trust and mutual resolve.
An assassin, I see. And here in Baima, no less. Was Lord Cao Cao truly the target? I agree. It's not as simple as killing Lord Cao Cao to get revenge for Yuan Shao. They must have other reasons, and I am certain those reasons involve Yuan Shang. Come to think of it, perhaps the true target was Lord Cao Cao's most valuable possession, the Emperor, and through him, the Han. We can only guess at the assassin's ultimate aim, given the uncertain connection between the two of you. But it's clear that they meant to stop Lord Cao Cao's rise to power. This cannot go unaddressed. We need to put a stop to this, and fast.
I knew Yuan Shao since we were children. We used to always get into trouble together. We would break into the nobles' houses, and if we were discovered, one of us would take the other by the hand, and off we'd run. And now I will cut down the son of that dear friend. The road to Dominion is a bloody one indeed. Not at all. If I started regretting my actions, I would cease to be Cao Cao. And yet, I still think fondly of my former friend. Perhaps that is my weakness. I have made kindling of my ties with officers, family, and friends. But this last weakness refuses to burn. How ridiculous. Yuan Shao. Soon I will take everything from you. I will not ask you not to hate me. But for as long as I live, I will not look back. I will forget you all and carry on. Regrets and apologies can wait until the next life. Zuluan, let's go. The next battle will end this feud with the Yuan clan.
Lady Jen, I'm glad to see you safe.
Well, I'm not sure safe is the word I would use to describe the current situation. Perhaps it would have been better if I had fallen in battle. Yet, I have survived and surrendered to our enemy. Or rather, Lord Cao Cao ensured my survival so that he might use me as a tool to bring the Yuan troops to heel.
Be that as it may, I'm certain the Yuan clan is glad for your survival. The flower that blooms in adversity is all the more beautiful. And it is a staggering beauty at that. Enchanting even from afar.
How little you have changed. But you may be right. Perhaps they're glad I'm still...
Lady Jen.
We have little choice but to accept our fate in these troubled times. But I would like a little more time to come to terms with my own fate. To bloom in adversity, we must first survive. That is my mission now.